So now we are going to learn a new chord. You're probably noticing the last chord, the C, was a little tougher. And also in the beginning, when you first start learning on the guitar, there are 15 beginner open chords, meaning that there's open strings ringing in the chord. So if you notice when you play your E minor, you play your E, there's open strings that are ringing along with it. That's why they call it open chords. Some chords are fairly difficult for the beginner to play, and some are a little easier. So I'm trying to set a nice little pattern, pretty much going from some of the more easier ones towards some of the more difficult ones, but also some that we want to get down so we can start playing some songs. Because remember, how many songs can you play? You got to be able to play a song. That's going to be what you're judged on. We all tend to put pressure on ourselves by how many songs we can play. But we're working towards putting a song together, okay? So we're going to learn a new chord. This chord is called a G major chord, and we're going to learn an easier version of it today. It's actually fairly simple. So what we want, we're going to use our first and third finger. Now this is an easier way to play it. It's more beginner friendly. As you get better, we're going to move to a more advanced way of playing this chord. But you're going to put your first finger on the 3rd fret on the low E string. Then your third finger is going to go on the 3rd fret on the high E string. And you're going to lightly tilt your wrist, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to play all the strings, but you want your first finger. You know how when you're practicing the chords earlier, you got this? Normally you don't want that, but in this chord we actually want that in one spot. So the A string, our first finger is playing the 3rd fret on the low E string. We actually want that finger to lightly touch the A string to mute the string. Okay, we're not at the strumming point yet, but when you strum, so we don't hear it, but also when we're picking, we're just going to skip over the A string when we pick the chord, which is what we're going to do for now. Okay, and that is your G major chord. So again, we're starting to get some chords under our belt. These are beginner chords that we're trying to get down, so when you're comfortable with them, we can get into playing some songs. Okay, so that is our next chord. It's a very easy beginner G major chord. Get that one down and always keep reviewing all the chords you've learned before. So remember, that is part of our new and updated practice plan. Practice hard, practice smart, and we'll see you soon.